Still don't know why they are not teleporting
I'm
us.
at the auxiliary hatch.
Probably too much interference or something. Hey, welcome back. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
You go first.
No.
What?
Let me save your neck this time. No time to fight me on this. Get in
Okay,
there.
you come right after.
You better be right behind me.
You see, we don't argue. We just do. That's good. Okay, get back, I said. Ah, crap! Oh, crap. We got achievement. Etzler went into the hatch last and was injured. Crap.
We're in.
They're safe. Bringing the SIF fully online.
Good.
Do it.
Good. Structural integrity field is back online. The price of duty. Okay, this thing is kind of busted.
Carter!
Hey, hello.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Let me check the situation here before. So, Jara, Captain Solano was pleased. Jara followed his orders and blew the bolts on the docking clamps in the heat of the moment. Lieutenant Berosian admired Jara's instinct to protect the crew when Starbase ordered her to disengage the docking clamps, and she thought highly of Jara's efforts to explain the complexity of the situation to Captain Solano. She was disappointed when Jara followed Captain Solano's order and put the crew on the hull at risk. Yeah, we're at risk, you know. Commander Westbrook respected Jara's inclination to protect the crew when Starbase ordered her to disengage the docking clamps. She applauded Jara's effort to explain the complexity of the situation to Captain Solano. Ultimately, he was dismayed when Jara followed Captain Solano's orders and put the crew on the hull at risk. Commander Ermond was glad Jara's first instinct was to protect the crew. Okay. She appreciated Jara's effort, respected Jara's confidence in following Captain Solano's order, even though he had his own conflicted feelings about putting the crew of the hull at risk. They were at risk, anyway. Lieutenant Commander Chovak approved of Jara's decision to follow Captain Solano's order to blow the bolts from the docking plants. Okay, that's guys. Okay, there's no one. Carter. Despite her words to the contrary, Etzler was still somewhat surprised after Carter put his own safety ahead of her own out on the hull. She said to go in. Come on. I would have done the thing, but we were being, arguing.
But Etzler.
Would have been worse.
Here, let me help you.
Yeah, she's a little bit cooked. That's it. Hey. You okay there?
Medical. We've got one wounded at my location. Millie.
Oh, man.
We'll see you at sickbay.
Sorry. Actually, I know what happens if you take the other option. Like I said, the streamer I was watching did the other thing, and now we had the
repair crew made
like
it
the
inside.
scar on our face.
EPS flow is back to nominal levels. The SIF is back up.
How does this affect mission readiness, Mr. Ermont?
The Resolute suffered damage from the exploding bolts, but we've successfully moored to the station. The ship is secure. Our systems are coming back online, but we have a fair amount of repairs before we're ready to go.
Put a halt on the roll-off of Starbase engineering staff. We have a schedule to keep. Send updates to my ready room. Commander Rydek, with me.
Okay. What's up, Omni-Man?
What a debacle.
Yes. A cluster
I was
debacle.
caught with my pants down. Not even on my own ship when the wave hit.
Sorry.
I had to go running out of the Starbase commander's office just to... But you followed my order.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I appreciate that. Hell, I'm relieved.
It was right.
I did it because it was the right thing to do at the time. It's protocol for a reason.
That doesn't make this better, Jara.
Yeah, well,
But you...
let's see. Jara reaffirms Captain Solano's trust and confidence in her by demonstrating honesty, integrity, and leadership ability in the aftermath of the crisis at the space dock. Okay.
see my problem, don't you? They were all against me on that bridge. And they were ready to go against my orders.
You're wrong about
I'm
that.
not blind to it.
I think you're wrong about that. You still have the respect of the crew, and we have bigger things to deal with. We have a high-priority mission ahead of us and a lot to do to get ready.
We're going to have a pretty big problem if I can't count on the bridge staff. To say nothing of the rank and file.
Hey, drinking on the job, huh?
Oh. Drink?
Oh, thank you.
No. Thank you.
You're gonna get drunk.
Your predecessor, Commander Sutherland, is missed. But for all the adoration of the crew, including the senior staff, I just couldn't rely on him. He would question, undermine me in front of the crew. I sometimes think they still hear his voice. That sort of thing is a way of lingering.
Like a ghost?
And you can't argue with a ghost.
Oh, like a ghost.
Captain, perhaps you and the crew would be better served if you look at this mission as a fresh start.
You can never really leave the past behind.
If we don't, you can never move forward.
Now, this won't be easy. But I'm glad I have you here with me.
Awesome.
Glad to be here, Captain.
Yes, Omni-Man.
And despite it all, we got our final Starfleet clearance to depart. So if you'll fetch Mr. Ermot, we'll knock out the final details of any outstanding repairs, and then we'll set out for Hotari.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know, I have a feeling most of the
Ready or
choices.
Here we go.
Yeah, the choices here might just lead to the same outcome. Like I said, the streamer I watched playing this, like we did, we reversed the thing. Carter went in second, and Carter got injured. Had the thing Etzilar had in the cheek, but then he recovered, and it was just the difference. All I ask is tall ship. Why are we walking around with an iPad? Okay. They're just looking at me weird.
All departments reporting full mission readiness. We've got our full complement on board.
This is my favorite moment, right now.
The start of a new mission is always full of possibility.
The Orion Syndicate could sell it as a drug.
Don't let the Admiralty hear you say that.
Captain on the bridge.
Sit, everyone. You all know, I'm not big on speeches. We're embarking on the first mission since our refit. Let's make it a good one. Disengage docking clamps.
Are you sure you don't want us to blow them up? Just regular disengage? Okay.
Docking clamps released.
Thrusters ahead, Mr. Handar.
Okay, give me warp 9.9. Now, engage! Engage, damn it! Okay, well, just... I guess impulse speed. Give me 1/4 impulse. Oh, just docking thrusters, okay. She's a nice ship. We should go to warp right now. Scare the crap out of everybody. No?
That should do it. Set a course for the Hotari system. Prepare to go to Warp 8.
Aye, Captain.
You know what? You take this one.
Yes, sir. Engage.
Engage.
Here we go. Nice.
Simple, but effective.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna sit here.
Easy. Thank you. I'm fine. Really,
You need to go to the infirmary.
You don't look so good.
Oh. I need the ring thing. The reading monitor. Oh, crap.
I have to get to sickbay.
Go.
Commander, help me get her inside.
Oh, crap. We went down. Come on, should we get like regular shots of this thing?
Well, that was quite a scare. A few minutes more and it would have been one of the shortest tenures on record for a first officer.
Yeah, sorry.
Is that the engineer that was out on the hull?
That storm did a real number on her, but she'll live. Just needs rest. You should worry about yourself. Your duridium levels got dangerously low and destabilized your cell structure.
This is definitely one of the more memorable first days I can think of.
Yes.
My name is Dr. Aram Duval, Chief Medical Officer. To be honest, I've never met a Kobliad before. You're...
Rare. I know.
I was going to say special. Your people's numbers have dwindled, despite the Federation's efforts to find a more readily available alternative to the duridium you need to survive. Yet you joined Starfleet and managed to thrive.
Yeah.
I
Kick
imagine
ass.
the responsibility must be overwhelming. Maybe even a burden at times.
You know, it's an honor.
It does make me unique, but it's not a burden at all. I'm honored to be Kobliad, to represent my people.
As you should be. And don't worry, I won't treat you like a science experiment. I just do the science and leave the experiments to Solano.
You don't agree with his methods?
I don't agree with his definition of acceptable risks. Not when the lives of your crew are at stake. My professional opinion is that the accident took a toll. More than he's willing to admit. He's overstressed, operating in the pressure cooker of his own mind. Which is never a good headspace when the lives of your crew are at stake.
Mm-hmm.
What concerns me is that now he's even further away from the thing he's been chasing his entire career. Breakthrough discovery. A major innovation. Something he can put his...
I won't let that happen.
I hear you. But that's my job, isn't it? To make sure that doesn't happen. And we don't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Which is exactly why I'm so glad you're here. We need you now more than ever. I have to admit, I was concerned when I heard what happened on the bridge.
Let me see. Dr. Duval was impressed by Jara's sense of responsibility to the crew, but would rather see her thinking independently than following Captain Solano every order. Okay.
You just followed Solano's orders despite having better options.
Not really better options.
Huh. I guess word travels fast around here.
It's a small ship, and everyone's curious about the new XO. Fortunately, your cell structure's almost completely stabilized. And I'll spare us both the lecture, but I do feel it's my responsibility to remind you, without regular infusions of duridium, you will not live. It's as simple as that.
I know.
Understood.
Then, my work here is done.
Okay.
Lieutenant Bedrosian.
I came to see if you were okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
We were all pretty worried on the bridge. No one knew what was happening.
Thanks for coming.
I'm feeling much better. Thank you. It's just part of who I am.
You don't have to explain to me. I understand. I'm just glad you're okay. You trusted me earlier with the shields, and I appreciated that. I want you to know that I have your back.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a fan. Okay, we got a shuttle here.
Complete the diagnostic sequence, and this shuttle will be cleared for service.
Yes, sir.
The storm in the Hotari region will interfere with our transporters, so we need all available shuttlecraft in working order.
Excuse me, Commander Trobach.
Petty Officer Maris, I will leave you to your work.
Hey, Miranda.
I stopped by sickbay and saw Nilly.
Yeah, sorry.
I figured you'd want to know.
Is she mad?
Did she say anything about... Is she mad at me for going in the hatch first?
She told me to.
She had some choice words.
Also, I know
I tried to
if
smooth
you
things
go in
over,
first,
but
it's the same thing.
I think you're gonna have to make things right with her yourself.
Okay.
Dr. Duval said she'll be back on duty soon, though.
Come on. I have to run the final diagnostic.
This guy takes more damage, though. She with the symbiont, she was just talking
I
to
can't
this
stay
lady.
long. I've got a long to-do list before we get to Hotari, and things are piling on faster than I can check them off. We're making all our last-minute checks and security, too.
One thing at a time.
Now, we'll just have to take things as they come. Control what we can, and roll with the punches.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you're listening to Andorian jazz.
No.
The point is, the right time might never come. So, I'm just gonna roll with it. I had a chance to think about this while I was away.
Okay.
Then you and Nilly almost got killed out on the hull.
Yeah, sorry about
And I
that.
thought it was important that I just come out and tell you. Instead of tiptoeing around it.
What, you like me?
Or worse.
Now, this is just a guess, but you like me.
Yes.
Is that what this is?
How'd you know?
It's pretty obvious.
Must have been pretty obvious.
Yeah, it wasn't hard to
Funny,
see.
Because it kind of came out of nowhere for me at first.
You didn't exactly hide it.
I wasn't exactly trying to hide it. But since it's that obvious, we've been really good friends for a long time. I want to see if there's more between us than just being friends.
Sure. Are you sure? I feel the same way, you know?
You don't have to explain it.
Because of the smooches.
I feel the same way.
Yes.
There is something between us.
So we're not maidenless.
So, do you want to find out what that something is? If it's there for you, and it's there for me,
Absolutely.
why not give it a try?
Are you kidding me? I just said yes.
I wanted to be sure I heard that right.
These are...
And we got something here. Let's see. Miranda was thrilled to learn Carter's feeling for her tend towards the romantic, and she looked forward to seeing where this relationship might go. Okay. And she's angry. She's gonna get even angrier.
uncharted territories.
I'd call it a chemistry experiment. You know, with us.
Do we tell Epsilon?
Inquiring minds are gonna want to know about this, so... Do you tell Nilly, or do I?
I wouldn't worry about that.
What?
Level 1 diagnostic.
Are you
complete.
like
I have to
broadcasting
get
now?
back to that to-do list. They're probably looking for me.
Okay, yeah.
Can't blame him.
No smooches? No? Oh, crap.
I'll be seeing you.
Thank you. I mean, okay. New episode, Cast Adrift.
Approaching the rendezvous point outside Atari space.
Helm, bring us out of warp.
Dropping to impulse.
Whoa. Jesus.
Ionic interference surging, Captain.
You drop out of warp right next to an asteroid
Integrity
field.
holding.
We can take it.
We are at the correct coordinates to meet the shuttle.
Commander Rydek, find us our diplomat, if you will.
Aye, Captain. Let's reduce the noise. Filter out environmental signals. I can manually tune what's left for Federation signal types.
Okay. Just trying to do this. Okay, there's a thing over there.
I've located the shuttle.
Opening comms.
On screen.
Whoa.
Shuttle to Resolute. Shuttle to Resolute. Debris field. Lost maneuvering. Losing.
You see,
can't get
it was
it any
from the
clearer.
Excelsior.
It won't get a transporter lock. It's just not happening.
Ah, crap.
Power up the tractor beam. We'll pull them directly into the docking bay.
Diaz, you good to run the tractor emitter?
Yes, sir.
Come on, Diaz.
Okay. So
First
let's
thing,
see.
lock onto the shuttle and stabilize the rotation.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Okay, lock onto this thing. Stabilize. There. And you see from the U.S.S. Excelsior.
We're pulling in debris.
Ah, crap.
I'm on it.
Okay, use the tractor beam to deflect the asteroids. Deflect. Okay. This thing. Deflect. Okay, this thing. Deflect. Narrow your beam, damn it. Okay, with a warning sign over there. Oh, crap. Shoot that
That's
thing!
gonna take out the shuttle. Diaz, the bridge. There's a large piece of debris headed for the shuttle. The tractor beam can't handle it.
Shoot it!
Can our shields take it?
I believe so.
Commander Rydek, plot an intercept course.
On it.
Okay. Display asteroid trajectory. Okay. Plot course. Okay. There.
Here we go. Maneuvering thrusters bearing 53 Mark 17. 200 meters on an intercept course.
Maneuvering.
Okay, that should have been done by tactical, you know? Or by navigation. No, but ah, crap!
Got it.
Whoa! Someone's working hard on the bridge.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, sure. Okay, grab the damn thing now. Refocus the tractor beam on this thing. Come on, bring it nice and easy. Good. Okay, set it down, set it down. Nice.
We got the shuttlecraft on board.
Good job. We're on our way down to meet them.
Oh, look at this.
Terra firma, so to speak.
Yes, Ambassador Spock.
Ambassador Spock?
Hello, sir. How are you?
The captain will be right down to meet you, sir.
In that case, I will wait for him here.
Okay, right, like right here. Okay. You can go like over there. We're just gonna stand here awkwardly. Sorry for the rough landing, sir.
Apologies for the landing, Ambassador. I was operating the tractor beam, sir. I take responsibility.
Our arrival was the smoothest part of our journey. Your artistry with the tractor beam is commendable.
Oh, thank you.
We thought we were prepared for our arrival in Hotari space, but it is evident my craft was not sufficiently robust for such intense ionic activity.
Okay, follow Spock.
The storm has been pretty intense.
There was an element that was most unusual.
Yeah.
Before you came to our aid, our maneuvering thrusters and impulse engines were rendered inoperable. So we attempted a short traversal at warp speed, only to find that we could not achieve warp at all.
Oh.
Even though our diagnostics computer showed no faults or anomalies.
Sabotage.
What do you make of that? When all indications say that warp speed is possible, but in practice, we find it is not.
Well, onboard diagnostics can be wrong. I can take a closer look at your shuttle systems to get to the bottom of it.
I would appreciate that.
Thank you.
Take readings, run some additional diagnostic checks, and we'll get to the bottom of this.
Quite logical. Petty Officer...
Carter Diaz. Sir.
Thank you.
Ambassador Spock.
Excuse me.
I'm honored to have you aboard. I'd like to get right to it. We're already behind.
See? Spock. Okay, new episode? No, just the same. Oh yeah, a provocation to war. I really like this, like old episodes. I mean, next generation episodes.
Ambassador Spock, my senior staff.
Sup?
It's not every day that a captain gets to welcome a Starfleet legend aboard.
You flatter me, Captain Solano. But legend implies the past tense, whereas I am very much focused on our present circumstances.
I didn't mean to suggest you were stuck in the past.
Yeah, shut up, bro.
You're right, Ambassador.
We need your experience.
Most diplomatic choice of words.
Your experience comes from the past. But our present situation calls for it.
True enough.
We were hoping you could fill us in on the details. We got the basics from Starfleet. 2 formerly peaceful neighbors are now on the brink of war.
Indeed, and the tension between them grows fiercer by the hour. Lydia and Hotari. The Lydians are the more advanced species. They made first contact with the Hotari over a century ago. This is Tau, the Hotari moon. It is rich in dilithium, and for decades, the Hotari and the Illydians have shared a mining operation there. The Illydians provide the technological resources, while the Hotari have served as the labor force. The stability of that arrangement was the source of their peace, until recently. The Hotari have suddenly and forcefully seized control of the mining operations and expelled the Illydians from their system. That is the official story, as told by the Hotari when they requested Federation mediation. But the details remain scant. Communications between all parties have been limited by the ionic interference.
How did this happen?
How is it the Hotari were able to turn the tables and take the mines against superior forces, especially after decades in this arrangement?
Unclear. The answer to that question may be the key to a new, lasting peace, and one that I hope we can uncover during these negotiations.
Okay.
But it is unlikely the relatively primitive Hotari forces would stand a chance against the Illydian fleet if this escalates to open war. Left unchecked, this conflict will result in more bloodshed, which is what we are here to prevent.
And the dilithium trade hangs in the balance.
Clearly, the Hotari have been exploited in this relationship.
Maybe we can persuade them peace is the more profitable alternative for everyone. They both profited from the mines. And for the Hotari, something is better than nothing. Peace is our objective, after all.
That is correct.
We can call it profitable or mutually beneficial, but at the end of the day, the Hotari are still being exploited for their own resources.
True peace is not merely the absence of war.
Omni-Man was not
And
happy.
as such, this conflict will surely come again.
Neither the Illidians or the Hotari are members of the Federation, so we can't make them do anything.
There is an additional complicating factor I should mention. In the past, the Federation has relied on the Illidians as a source of dilithium.
That certainly changes things.
The Federation sources its dilithium from a lot of places.
Yeah, and this is one of them.
That means the Hotari have no reason to trust us.
I wouldn't go that far, Commander.
We are completely neutral in this matter, on neither one side nor the other. Any suggestion otherwise would compromise our position. Given the Federation's involvement...
Let's see what Spock thought about this.
One moment.